So like I use ManyChat, ManyChat. And so that's basically an automation service. So if I said, hey, comment Knight or comment Jamie or comment whatever on this, then there's either an exchange of information or I send you a link or there's something like that, right? And so for me, like I have an agent email list. And so I'm like, hey, if you comment mastermind, I'll send you my mastermind links every single week. And so I've grown an agent email list with that, right? And so like when you think about that, when you're thinking about like for me to a consumer, there's a few different ways. So the first would be like doing that with properties, right? So like, hey, if you want me to email you information on this property, comment, deal of the week, or comment, DOW for deal of the week, or comment, Main because it's on Main Street or whatever that may be. So properties would be one. Two would be like local interests. So if like, it's like, hey, if you want all of the businesses that are opening in this neighborhood, comment, neighborhood. That's probably too long of a word, but like,
And then
comment
people can't
new.
spell it, right? Yeah.
That's the thing when you're using ManyChat, you have to think about like how easy is this word, and also are there alternate spellings that I should consider. So like when I'm like using a word, I'm like trying to think how could people misspell this, even if it is like new, like oh maybe they'll
Right.
think it's KNEW, So
Right.
you can use properties, you can use like what's happening as far as like new things, and then you can also do like kind of the lead magnet type stuff of like the buying and selling the home at the same time, or buying a new construction home. Those are less like, because that's like pretty far down the funnel. And then the last one would be like lists, like hey, if you want like my top 10 brunches in Houston, comment brunch and I'll send it over to you. So just different things that people may raise their hand and say, oh, that's of interest to me, kind of thing.
Gotcha. And when you're sending that mini chat, what are you sending them to? Like, what does that link look like?
So you can use ManyChat to create like a conversation. So say you comment the word, we'll just say new, right? You comment new, and then I would respond and be like, hey there, thanks so much for your comment. For me to send you over the list of new whatever, please give me your email address. And then you would type in your email address and I'd say, oh, hey, thanks so much. I'll send it over to, your email shortly. And then you can use like Zapier or some sort of automation thing to then push, whatever your thing is that you're sending them, your list of new stuff, to their email. So ManyChat can do all of that. And then, normally you can tie ManyChat to like your CRM or a newsletter email provider, like a Constant Contact or a Flowdesk or MailChimp or something like that, to then send the email to them.